And yo, what's poppin'? You already know who it is. It's the man they call Con Artiste, and you are watching 4.5 Marks. Let's go!
I'm actually gonna drop this a wee bit.
Fuck me, right? We. Yeah, that bitch said we the whole way down.
Yeah, the whole fucking.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. 4.5 Mark Army invites you back once again with the Midwest Playboys.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, brother?
Oh, incredible. It's been a lovely day.
It's been amazing today.
Break the fourth wall. It was beautiful today.
It was pretty nice.
I was in an office all day, but I got to see outside the entire time. It was great.
It was great. I took out the trash, and the sun just got right in my eyes. It was beautiful.
It's about damn time. We're tired of the cold.
I know. Fucking
All the Midwesterns understand.
Yeah, I get out of that sub-zero temperature, too.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Anyways, so I'm here, in case you didn't know. Palm Blanco Tyler, the Icon Jib. And here we are, because we're showing off the guns. Oh, not those guns, actually. Hold on.
Yep.
You got to pay for that. But anyways, tonight we're giving you guys our top 10 list for our favorite tag teams. Now, this is our top 10 list, not yours. So get that through your heads, thick skulls. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Not asking, I'm telling you to. And maybe put it down in the comments what your top 10 tag team is.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. We'd love to see it.
I hate to be that guy, but this is top 5.
Top 10 collectively.
Okay.
Collectively. Because it's your 5, my 5.
Gotcha.
So
10 collectively.
So for you guys out there. Remember, you like, comment, subscribe. You're a mark. If you're not, you're a jive turkey.
Yeah, don't be a jive turkey.
You don't want to be a jive turkey.
Never be a jive turkey.
So before we get into the amazing 5 tag teams we each have, we should probably talk about these honorable mentions.
Definitely, I'd agree.
Because there's so many tag teams, it's tough to really narrow it down to 5.
Yep.
I'd say so.
I tried my best.
So just know, if you made it on this list and you're watching, you've touched our hearts in a way not many people have.
Yep. Hit us up on Instagram. Come on the pod.
Oh, we'd love to have you on the pod. Yeah, that'd be awesome. All right, I'm gonna start off with the first honorable mention here. I have the Iconics. I love
Yeah, what do you love about them?
them. They're so funny. Like, they're very comedic. Like,
Oh, yeah, I'd agree with that.
oh, dude, like they stood out because of their comedy, I thought. And that's why I had to put them on my list. I just thought every time I see them on the screen, I'm like, oh, I want to see what they do next.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to see what they're going to get into.
Yeah, it was fun. I almost feel like Chelsea Green kind of adopted a lot of things from them
Yeah,
in a
I
way.
think so. I think so.
She kind of has, like, I don't want to say, like, the exact same, but she has some sort of, like, that comedic undertone that they did.
It's a similar
that
vibe.
they excelled at, you know?
Yeah.
So,
And they're really good at the whole punchline, setup punchline. They were really good at that, dude. And I that's why I think the Iconics will definitely have to have a special spot in my heart.
yeah, I mean, it's interesting, too. Like, I didn't select one female tag team, so, I mean,
man.
good on you for that, you know? I wasn't even considering that, unfortunately, but...
Yeah, ever since because I saw them come up from NXT before when they were just not even a tag team yet.
Yeah.
So I saw some single stuff from them, and I thought they were really good. I really enjoyed them.
Very nice.
So what's one of your honorable mentions?
So it's a running meme with us, but I didn't know Jimmy Wang Yang was Asian for the longest time. Well into my adulthood,
What was his name again?
Jimmy Wang Yang. Yeah. Never put the two together. He was dressed as a cowboy. He was a cowboy. Thought he was white. Anyway, bringing him to my honorable mention, Jimmy Wang and Shannon Moore was one of the best tag teams I've ever seen together. Their moonsaults were unmatched, and it was always a thrill to watch what they brought to the table. So
That's for sure.
I enjoyed it.
They were really good together. I really liked the chemistry they had as a tag team. I really thought they worked really well together. I feel like they barely talked to each other in the ring, but as soon as one hit one thing, the other dude was like, "Oh, okay, I know what we're doing."
Yeah, I mean, their movesets were pretty similar to each other, but at the same time, they were just so opposite in what they brought to the ring. So, thrill.
Funny enough, did you know Shannon Moore was a tag team with Matt Hardy? He was basically Matt Hardy's lackey, the V1.
Oh, no, I had no idea. Was that early years? Or
This is like the early 2000s, yeah, when he was Cruiserweight champion. When Matt Hardy's whole gimmick was he had to make weight or else he couldn't be champion anymore.
Oh, wow. He had a lackey?
Yeah, it's Shannon Moore.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right.
It's crazy.
Learned something new today.
There you go. Next honorable mention for me, because we only have 2 a pop. I have Killer League Squad from New Japan Pro Wrestling. We have Lance Archer, the Murder Hawk, and Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Oh.
That's the tag team. Oh, dude, they were so cool. They ran roughshod in New Japan because everybody was smaller than them. So here comes Lance Archer and Davey Boy Smith. Davey Boy Smith's like 6'3", 6'4", and Lance Archer's like bigger.
He's 6'8".
He's 6'8". Thank you.
Big guy.
So they come out. You know how Triple H spits at people? They literally were spitting at people on their way down to the ring.
Japanese people?
Yes.
Oh my god.
This was pre-COVID.
Oh, okay.
Pre-COVID.
I mean, still, I feel like that would be frowned upon there.
They booed him.
I figured.
They booed him, but I loved it. I thought it was the best thing ever.
Because they're Gaishins, or?
Huh?
Because they're Gaishins or Gaishins?
Gaijins?
Gaijins, that's the word.
Probably. But they were part of Minoru Suzuki's faction. They were part of Suzuki-gun
Oh, okay.
until they disbanded. But
Sure.
anyways, they were really good together. They were just two heavyweights that just basically threw everybody around like a sack of potatoes, and I loved it.
I feel like they don't really have much of that in Japan either.
Not anymore.
Like any of
Not
the
really.
the big bruisers. So
I mean, they did have Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson for a little bit when they got released. So, but I mean, they came back eventually. So they were really like running roughshod in New Japan when they were there. So
fair.
So good. What's your other?
On to my last honorable mention. I wanted to squeeze them onto the team or the top 5 for me, but I just couldn't get them up there. But I really enjoy the New Age Outlaws. I mean, even before they joined DX and kind of went off on that tangent, they were just incredible together. There was nothing. There was nothing like the Ass Man and what is Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. So
Road Dogg Jesse James.
yeah, they were just so entertaining to watch. Anytime that he had a mic in his hand, it was game over for whoever they were going against.
Oh,
so.
dude. They served their ass on a silver platter, man.
And that's before they wrestled.
Yeah, that's true. It's
So-
a D-O-double-G and the B-A-D-A double crooked letter.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I love them too.
Incredible tag team.
I had to cut them from my list entirely, but they were definitely in contention.
Hey, honorable mention.
For sure.
For sure.
All right, well, let's go ahead and go into our actual list here. Would you like to do the honors? Go first.
Yeah, but mine are definitely in order.
Oh, mine are not in order.
So I'll start with mine. I'm going to go backwards through my list just so that I can reiterate that they are in order. Top 5 for me, we're going to go ahead and do Rated RKO. I'm a big fan of Edge. Randy Orton needs no introduction. I love Edge just because we have the same birthday. That's going to come up later on in my list, but still. One of the better tag teams, best heels in the game at the time. I don't feel like anybody could compete on their level for heel.
No, it's tough.
At that time when they were together, I don't think there was anyone better.
Maybe Flair was heel at the time.
But tag team?
No, not tag team, no.
Tag team? No.
No.
So yeah, they're definitely taking the number 5 spot for me.
Bet. All right. I have no particular order, but I'll say one. I'm going to say Los Guerreros.
They were on my list too.
Eddie and Javo. I loved them. The vignettes
So
that they would have.
good.
The vignettes that they would have where they would go up to this lady's house and they're like, hey, we'll mow your lawn.
Yeah.
And what they do, they don't mow her lawn, but they steal everything out of her backyard.
Yep, I lie, I cheat, I steal.
100%, dude. And I loved it, man. They were tag team champions. They feuded.
Not to mention their cool entrances with
With
lowriders.
the lowriders, bro.
Dude,
It was a different lowrider every episode.
every time.
Every time, man.
It's like, where do they get the money for this?
I loved it. I loved every second of it.
So good.
It was good. The time Eddie gave Big Show a burrito,
Yeah.
and then he basically locked him in the bathroom,
Yep.
taking a dump.
Dude, that is such a funny promo.
Oh, I loved it.
Because Big Show steals the burrito.
Oh,
remember?
that's right.
And then he was like, oh, well, I got you next time you steal my burrito.
Yeah.
And sure as shit, he gave him that burrito and he filled it with laxatives. And then Big Show, I don't think competed that night because of it.
No, he lost by count out because he never made
He
to
never
the
made
ring.
it to the ring. That's what it was, yeah.
I thought that was great.
So good. So good.
Oh, beautiful. All right, what's your next tag?
All right, number 4 on my list. This one's a toss-up, honestly. I had trouble trying to, I guess, move 3 and 4 between each other, respectively. But number 4 on the list, we're going with Beer Money, TNA.
Beer money.
James Storm was the coolest motherfucker to ride down on a motorized cooler.
That was cool.
I don't care what anybody says.
That was tight.
They came down drinking beers and having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something, at the time, Stone Cold was one of my favorite. I mean, he was still on TV, but not as much, but still. They go hand in hand.
100%.
If you're as cool as James Storm and Robert Roode, there's nothing better for me, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Beer Money's up there.
You know, it's funny. I didn't know that Bobby Roode was Canadian until he went to NXT.
Really?
So for the longest time, I had no idea who was Canadian.
So you never connected the two? Is that what you're...
Yeah.
You didn't know that Robert Roode...
Was Canadian.
That's fair.
I had no idea. No
I mean,
idea.
to be fair, I didn't know either.
Until he came to WWE and they were like I forgot what part from Canada he's from. Is he from Canada? I was like, no. No, he's
Can't
not.
be.
He can't be from
Can't
Canada.
be. No way.
He's from where James Storm's from. He's like from Tennessee. He's like, no, he's Canadian. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, great tag team, though.
Amazing tag team. Next tag team for me, another amazing tag team in my. I personally saw these guys like come up. Oh, sorry, in NXT.
You're good.
And then just having banger matches. They kind of floundered in the main roster, but then they found their footing once they left. I'm talking about FTR. I love FTR, the Revival, whatever you want to call them.
Fuck the Revival.
Yeah, fuck the Revival, forever the Revolt, whatever that FTR stands for.
Yeah.
I just love them, man. They're good storytellers. They were, or honestly, when tag team wrestling was kind of, I don't want to say dead, but dying at the point,
Yeah, dying.
they kind of revitalized what it meant to be a bad guy.
That's true. What are they, 8-star now?
I think so.
8-star? I don't think they've made it 9. I'm torn between 7 and 8, but
I think so. It's like 8-star, but I mean, their matches with DIY, their matches with the Bucks. I feel like you put FTR with anybody, and I feel like you'll get a good quality matchup.
yeah, didn't they face the Briscoes too?
They did.
Like one of the last matches for the Briscoes?
It was one of the last matches for the Briscoes, yeah.
That was incredible.
It was beautiful.
That was one of the best matches I've ever seen.
Beautiful. I'm glad we were able to see that.
Yeah, that was a great
Glad
match.
we were able to see that. So yeah, FTR for sure.
FTR is good. For those that don't know, 8-star is world tag titles in 8 different promotions, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just so we entertain and
Yes.
let our audience know what that means.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. No surprise, rivals to Beer Money in TNA at the time. I'm going with Motor City Machine Guns. I used to tune in weekly to their shows. Alex Shelley,
Chris Sabin.
thank you. Forgot his name for a sec, but man, I mean, we're fortunate enough to see them live now.
Oh yeah, we saw him at Wrestling Revolver.
Yeah, and I mean, tune in for later. We might be going back, but who's to say when?
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, incredible tag team. Their high flying was top notch, and I feel like there was not very many other wrestlers that did the type of wrestling they do.
I mean, nowadays it's very oversaturated, but
No,
I'd say they
indeed.
were one of the first ones that like showed up on TV and were doing wrestling that way.
Yeah, and in a 6-sided ring,
Dude.
you know what I mean?
Dude.
Like that's a whole nother. That's a whole dimension more than what you normally have.
You throw a whole other dimension, and these guys just had their imagination in the sky.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you throw 2 ropes on top, and now you got the X match.
The Ultimate X. I miss the Ultimate X.
Dude,
They're bringing. I think TNA's been bringing it back.
I think so too. I think Hard to Kill had one.
Ooh, I think they did actually.
I think they
you're
did.
right.
We'd have to go back and watch that and make sure.
But yeah, Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah, rivals to Beer Money. That's why they were a toss up between the two. I just couldn't choose. But I'm a Motor City Machine Gun till I die. So
Fair. Yeah, you were the only guy at the Wrestling Revolver show cheering him because he was a bad guy. They're over here.
They're both.
Yeah, they're over here. You guys suck, and you're like, woo!
Yeah, he kept telling everybody that whatever town we were in, they were like, "This place sucks. Like I can't believe we come and agree to do these shows." And I'm over here like, "Yeah!" Like I didn't care. Everyone else hated these guys. I was like, "We suck." Love them guys.
Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go from one high flying tag team to another.
Yeah.
I did pick Paul London and Brian Kendrick as
They
the
were
other tag
also
team.
on my list.
I
Just
l-
thinking of the matches they had with Wang and Moore, dude,
that
incredible. And
Dude.
those light blue like outfits
Yes.
or the tights that
they had masks too.
Dude.
They had those masks, and they
Oh
came out
my
with Ashley
goodness.
Massaro. I forgot that she was managing
Oh
them for a
my
little
goodness.
bit. Ah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Oh my god.
You forgot about that too?
About that too. Holy. They did need like eye candy. They were so good at what they did, but they were just so underrated. Like WWE did not value them at all.
No, not at all.
Unfortunately.
They were honestly with that run that they had with the tag belts. They were longest reigning tag team champions.
Wow. At the time or
Yeah,
still?
At the time.
Fair.
I think I don't remember who dethroned them. I think the Usos dethroned them
Wow.
recently. Like they were like 400 plus days.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Usos had it forever.
Yeah. So London Kendrick, I just love him. I mean,
Incredible. Man.
Paul London didn't really do much afterwards, but Brian Kendrick did try to do a little singles career where he kind of had this heel gimmick where he had Ezekiel Jackson. He had his muscle with him.
That's sick.
And he
Funny enough, I just seen a promotion up in, I believe it was South Carolina. It was somewhere on the East Coast, but Paul London's still wrestling.
Oh, good.
So-
I just know he had a falling out with Triple H, and that's kind of how he left.
I mean, do you really think it was Triple H now that we know as much as we do?
They had a falling out. I said like in between the two of them. So I don't know if they had some like dispute or some arguments
I
that just they butted heads.
I just felt like Triple H is the cop out for a lot of things.
Probably.
Now that we know what
Probably.
happens behind the curtains.
I mean, I didn't know this at the time either. Paul London was actually dating Ashley Massaro too.
Wow. She passed away, right?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, she did.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Ashley. Yeah, but yeah, London Kendrick.
Yep, that's a great.
I
tag
love
team.
that tag team.
That's a great.
Love
tag
that
team.
tag team.
All right, number 2 on my list, and this should be no surprise, but one of my favorite tag teams, if not one of the best tag teams ever to step foot in WWE, Edge and Christian.
Yeah, my Durango.
Yeah.
No, but 95.
So hyped. And for some reason, I don't know what it was, but that mesh like top that Christian had all the time.
Dude, that was based.
It was based. It was so,
So
like,
based.
Where the hell? I mean, it was early 2000s. Granted, it probably was around more than we thought, especially as kids.
Fair.
We didn't know.
But I mean, we weren't allowed in clubs, so we only saw Christian.
It's true. And Christian rocked the shit out of it, man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
God.
And the kazoos. Kazoos rule.
I don't want to talk about that part. But, I mean, they're one of the pioneers of the ladder match, right?
Yeah, and one of the pioneers of the TLC match too.
Correct. So it's, I mean, we all know the spot with the Dudleys and
Which one?
Exactly. There's so many, different TLCs that we've seen and all the different spots that they created and really haven't been replicated since.
No, they Edge has said it multiple times. I think even Jeff at some point. It just puts such a toll on your body that I don't think you can replicate those matches.
How do you fall 15 feet no problem?
Yeah, and get back
let
up.
alone through a table or on a ladder or through chairs.
Did I mention you get back up?
I don't know.
Ridiculous.
I don't know how they did it.
They're madmen, but they entertained us, and I thank you for them.
Yeah, they definitely left a
I really
lasting
do.
mark.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. Next tag team for me.
Next tag team.
I'm gonna say these guys hold a very near and dear spot in my heart. Not only because of what they've done, but how they were able to give us our outro. So I thank you. I'm gonna say the APA, also known as the Acolytes Protection Agency.
I am disgusted in my actions how these guys didn't even end up on my list. Like how I completely forgot about them. And they're literally one of my favorite tag teams.
I love the APA, man.
And I can't believe that.
Dude, honestly, when I would watch them on TV and stuff, I'd be like, bro, I want to go get the APA. I want to go employ them. Like I'd love to go in there and just sit down and just hang out.
That's another running joke. I had no idea that, Bradshaw was JBL. And they look exactly like.
Yeah.
There's no miss in it.
Just one had long hair. He had long hair at one time, and then he cut it.
Honestly, I think it was just like the like whatever chest paint that they had on, and then the tight bands around the biceps.
Bands. Yeah.
I think that's what threw me off the most. And once I seen the guy in a suit and coming out in a limo, and then talking about how he's American and all this other jazz that I didn't like, I was like, fuck this guy.
Yeah. No, but I love the APA, man.
So
Ron
good.
Simmons was great. He just always damn. They bring him back still every once in a while for him to drop it, and I was like, dude, it's a one-word promo. That's all you need. I love that. Then the clothesline. These guys, dude, like when they came out, dude, like you knew you were getting your ass whooped.
Yeah, we should put in some clips of clotheslines by the APA. Cause Jesus,
dude, they're just hosses, man. It's like, oh, you ain't gonna get up. Oh, you're getting up.
Yeah,
you're getting up. Come here.
Yeah,
just yank you and just throw you around like a rag doll,
dude.
APA, brother.
So good.
APA.
All right, number 1 on my list for my favorite tag team. If you know me personally, you probably know this, but I am all about Team Extreme. Jeff and Matt Hardy.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on.
Where are you going?
I gotta do this. Ooh.
Yeah, where are you going?
Hold on. I gotta give the peeps a little bit.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Hey. Yeah, fucking love them, dude. They're so good. Like, how can you have a tag team that's not synonymous with Team Extreme? I feel like they took a lot of what it is to be a tag team and made it known throughout the wrestling culture.
Fair. I mean, these were the guys that honestly, I guess that wrestling was very impressionable to me as a kid.
Extremely. I was jumping off of shit just because of them.
And these guys, they were one of the first people that I realized that like you just got to go out and be you.
Yeah.
Honestly, and they did exactly that. I knew these guys were coming out here. They were having fun. They don't care who liked them, who hated them. They were having fun.
Yeah. God, I still have vivid pictures of, Jeff standing at the top of the ladder, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like 20, 30-foot ladders. Like, come on. The Titantron
was sick.
They just had so many good moves.
And they had Lita with them.
Yeah, even better. That was my first introduction to tattoos like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Sign me up.
I'm in, bro. I was a Hardy boy. What? We were all Hardy boys.
Hell yeah. Those arm sleeves that Jeff had.
Everybody wanted them.
I wanted them so bad.
Everybody wanted them.
So bad.
Oh my god. I still do.
Oh my god.
Still do.
Listen, I was young. I wrote a book about Jeff Hardy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
That's
I wrote
right,
a
you
book
did.
about Jeff Hardy.
You did.
That's how about it I was.
I contemplating getting Jinko jeans because of Jeff Hardy.
I had Jinko jeans.
Nice.
I had the shorts too, and they were still longer than fuck. Like they didn't need to be.
Oh, dude, good times.
Listen,
I love
Team Extreme #1 in my book.
They also wore the mesh tanks.
They did, not as often.
No, that was definitely Christian.
Yeah, that was Christian's thing.
Yeah. Now my #1 tag team.
In no particular.
No
order.
particular order, but honestly, this tag team was the first tag team I wrote down
Fair.
immediately. So I was like, okay, this has to be #1 if I
Gotcha.
need to put them down.
Gotcha.
We've talked about Edge and Christian.
Easy.
We talked about Team Extreme, Hardys and Lita.
Yep. Who we
now,
missing?
Now we got to talk about the Dudleys.
Dude.
The Dudleys, specifically when they had Stacy Keibler as their manager.
Not Spike?
No.
Do we not talk about Spike?
No, Spike was with Taz.
So we don't talk about Spike Dudley?
Who?
Okay. All right, making sure. Or what about Big Dick Dudley?
Who?
Okay, just making sure. There's other Dudleys.
Oh, there's also Sign Guy Dudley.
Sign Guy Dudley.
Yeah, don't forget about Sign Guy Dudley.
Can't forget about him.
Yeah. But anyways, the Dudleys, especially their WWE run, their ECW run, they had a whole family. They were a Dudley family that they had because they had Big Dick Dudley, which is the bigger Dudley. Like, he was bigger than all the other
The
Dudleys.
biggest Dudley.
And then you had Sign Guy Dudley, who was a mute, but so he communicated with signs. He had a little like dry erase board. Like Jesse, shout out to Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse.
You were Sign Guy Dudley. You're my guy. Like, respectfully, you're the guy.
Nice.
And then now the Dudleys are in WWE, and they went through these TLC matches, and now they have
Dude.
Stacy Keibler with them.
Dude.
She also came on the camera, which, oh my god. But anyways.
They kind of helped us with our outro too, because they were the ones that requested.
Oh, this is true.
They requested the help of APA.
Yeah. Devon asked Ron Simmons if they accept checks.
Yep.
Wow. You're right. You're right. But I love the Dudleys, man. I remember they come out, freaking hat turned backwards, and they come out with tables.
Dude, you know what? We should look up how many tables they've like put people through. Like there has to be a number.
How many trees do you think they killed by just putting people through tables?
I can't imagine. I know they've gone through a couple themselves, but I mean they've put so many different people that have never gone through tables before through tables.
Mae Young went through it.
Mae Young went through that table.
Stephanie McMahon went through a table once.
Oh my goodness. Vince probably went through a few.
Dixie Carter for sure went through it.
Dixie Carter definitely went through one.
EC3 went through a table by them.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that recently?
No, this was like 2016 when he was TNA champion. And like this is when like Dixie Carter and EC3, Rockstar Spud, like their whole faction was a heel.
Oh.
And then the Dudleys came back and they're like, oh, I'm putting you through a table. And she's like, what? Put through a table?
Yeah, get up here.
Yeah.
Dude, the Dudleys are freaking sweet.
I love the Dudleys. And they're camo, dude. They're the reason I like camo.
That red camo, the white camo.
I was a fan of that yellow camo.
The yellow camo, but they barely brought that out.
I know, but when Bubba would come out with the shorts, like up top shorts, freaking Devon was jacked as hell. He had the muscle tank and the freaking...
Is that when they started wearing glasses too?
No, they wore glasses before that.
They wore glasses before.
They've been wearing glasses.
Make sure.
The freaking Bubba was with the black tape on the glasses, and then Devon had the white tape. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Clean.
Are they really brothers?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I figured so.
Yeah. But anyways, that's our list.
Dude, incredible.
It's a great list, man.
I mean, if you think we missed any, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
I'm sure we did. There's so many tag teams out there, and I mean, we kind of just did WWE relatively. I mean, I was in TNA a little bit, and you had New Japan, but there's plenty of other promotions.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the Cryptid probably has something.
I'm sure he's probably going to say Young Bucks or somewhere.
Yeah, let us know. That's false, but let us know.
You're incorrect, but it's fine. It's fine. It's an opinion. Everybody got one.
True.
All right. Like I said, let us know in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you do, you're a mark. If you're not, you're a jive turkey. But remember, the Midwest Playboy sent you. And remember, if that check bounces,
So do you. Goodbye.